Got a 2008 Toyota Camry 2.4. I'm gonna show you how to change the oil. I'm gonna rotate the tires at the same time. First thing you wanna do, crack open your, where you fill it up, oil cap. Being that this is a 2008, I got 165,000 miles on it, give or take. I use 5W30 instead of 0W20 or 0W30. It's just starting to burn like oil. I'm going through maybe, gotta add maybe a quart between the 5,000 mile oil changes. Since day one, this is what I always put in it. Always put Mobile One. If you look at the top of the head, crystal clean, no sludge, no nothing. So I always go by Mobile One. All right, brand new, it was 0W20 or 30. And now that I got so many miles, it's 5W30. I like it a little bit thicker, especially in the summertime. All right. Okay. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is jack up driver's side. Jack goes right there, right under the seam, the pinch seam. Jack it up, crawl underneath. Here's your oil pan. This is the passenger side over here. There's your 14mm drain plug. Oil filter. You got your drain plug here. Toward the front of the car, there's your oil filter. Alright, crack this open. You want the engine warm, not burning hot, so drive around the block is good enough. That gets all the contaminants mixing up in the oil, or the sediment that sits on the bottom, all mixes up. 14mm. There's your bucket right underneath. Let it out. Completely drain it. Okay, while you're under here waiting for the oil to drain out, you're gonna want to check your axle shafts, the boots. If you look back here, you got your sway bar link. This thing right here. Check that. Check that they're intact, not broken. Check for leaks on the struts. That's the strut right there. Check for leaks. No missing parts. Check your brake line, your hoses. Make sure they're okay. No fray, no oil leaks. No leaks underneath. This is your exhaust system. Your flex pipe is good, in good condition, no leaks. Check that the bolts here. That's your flange from the flex pipe. Go all the way back. Go to the passenger side. Check your axle boot, intact, no rips, no tears. Same thing, no leaks. If you look up here, that's the strut, which is starting to weep. That's that dark discoloration. It's not leaking, it's weeping. So that's one thing to keep an eye for. If it gets any worse, you just have to change your struts. That'll be another video one day. There's your sway bar link right there, in good condition. Once it's completely drained, take your drain plug, put it back in, tighten it up, snug. Okay, once you tighten up the drain plug, next step, like I said, drain plug toward the front, oil filter right there. You're gonna want to grab it. These, when you put these on, should be hand tight. You never put this on with a wrench or anything. So I use Fran. Fran got this coating right here, which makes it easier to grip, and you'll be able to back them out. Okay, move your drain pan closer to the front. Grab your oil filter and twist them off. This is where it gets a little messy, but you'll be okay. Ain't the end of the world. Dirt never killed anybody. Here's the oil filter I've been using since my father taught me mechanics when I was a youngin'. Still am a youngin'. Alright? There's the oil filter for the 2.4 2008 Toyota Camry. TG4386. And before you put the new one in, see, that's the coating I was telling you about? These filters are the best, man. Easy to grip, tighten them, put them in, good to go. First thing you're gonna wanna do though, take your fresh oil, get some oil in your fingers, and the rubber seal. You wanna put oil around it. That makes it so when you put it back in, you tighten it in, you've got a good, the seal's good. From the seal to the engine block. Okay, 2008, like I said, 2.4 engine. When you do the oil change with the filter, which I don't know why they give you two measurements, is always 4.5 quarts of oil. So there's your 5 quarts. There's your markings. To here, 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quart, 4 quart. So you're gonna want to stop 4.5, somewhere in there. To rotate your tires, simple job here. You're gonna wanna grab your hubcaps. Alright, after you take off your hubcaps, front and back, 21mm socket, bam. Gun these off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Pop the tire off, bring it to the straight back, gun these off, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull the tire off, bring that one to the front, and install them on the same way you took them off. When you pull them off, you're gonna wanna check your brake condition and your calipers. Check for leaks or anything like that. Okay, you got your tires off, got your rotor, good shape, no grooves. Front and back, you wanna check, make sure no gouges, any rocks got between the brakes. There's your pads right there, almost new. Brake hoses, anti-lock brake sensor wire. There's your strut. And that's it. There's your caliper, not leaking. You don't see no leaks in here. Everything is good, tight. Go to the back. Same thing. Brake hoses, anti-lock brake sensors, struts right here. Sway bar in good shape. Track bar, good shape. No gouges in the rotor. Brake pads are good. You can see it down in there. And that's it. Like I said, front tire goes to the back tire goes to the front. Do the same thing on the other side. Check your air pressure in your tires, 35 each tire. That's what I put in, 35, 36. And that's it. Oil change, tire rotation done. Half hour. Last thing you're gonna wanna do is reset your maintenance required light. And to do that, you gotta hold this button down here. Turn the key to the on position, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what you do. Take your key out, hold this button down, put your key in, turn it to the on position. See it flashing down? 3, 2, 1, 0. 0 means your maintenance light is now off, and you're good for another 5,000 miles or however often you change it. I go 5,000 miles with Mobile 1 full synthetic. Alright, hope that video helped. If you have any questions on anything, any kind of car, send them over to me. I'll do my best to answer them, or if I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. Alright, take care, fellas.